sorry it's been a while since I've done a video. We're at Woodhall Spa in this one. I'm just going to let myself do an intro and then I'll chat to you in a bit.
Well, here we are at the home of England golf, which I didn't know. But we're coming to play the Bracken Course today at Woodhall Spa. So just about to get on the first tee. See how it goes.
Yeah, I apologise again. It's been a long time since I actually recorded this video. I did this one back in March 2025, so only just getting around to editing it and giving it to you guys. So hopefully I'll remember most of what I did around here, but T1. Yeah, so we're just coming into spring, but it was still wintry. But this is a very nice course anyway. I enjoyed playing it.
I think we're in the bunker. Tried to cut, but just not enough. Alrighty, we've got about 144. Gonna take a 9-iron.
Yeah, we just narrowly avoided that bunker there. Awkward downhill lie. See if I can get it on the green. Yeah, not far off. I think we just missed it to the left. Yeah, just off to the left. And it's very strange as this because it's been a few months. I like my chipping technique and everything's changed a lot since then. But it's interesting to look back when you've had a period of learning and improving. So we'll just see what happens with this one. There's a putt for par. Uphill and just smashed it by a little bit. See if we can make the return. Yeah, not bad.
Good enough for that. Little Bambi. Hello, little Bambi.
Yeah, there's some very nice wildlife on this course actually. It's very tranquil. It was quite quiet, just birds chirping away, which you'll hear throughout. A very hooky tee shot, this one.
That's gone. In hindsight on that one, I've got a hole of the fairway on the right hand side to miss to, so should have aimed more right. By some miracle, found my ball. So I'm just going to chip it back onto the fairway.
Yeah, plenty of fairway to chip this back onto. But it shot out so low. It went all the way through to the other side. Just terrible, terrible shot. This was thinned as well.
Yeah, it's fine. It had an awful kick, but it stayed in the fairway.
Yeah, got it down there. Gives herself a chance to get it onto the green. Oh, terrible, terrible shot. Let's see if the chip's any good on the way back. Yeah, and I'll just mention, I did get discount for this round because they had hollow-tined the greens. So you'll see they're very holy, a little bit bumpy, sandy. So not the best conditions, but the price was reflected in that. So. Also, these greens are very, very undulating. It's just every putt on that green was hard. You can see how bumpy it looks. Yeah, I've had recent experiences of people decapitating geese off the tee box, so I didn't want to take any chances today, considering how I just struck those last few approach shots. Thankfully it got airborne. I didn't want to be guilty of murder.
Awful shot, but it's in play.
Yeah, it's in the fairway. Long way away, but we'll see if we can get this one down there. A little low hooky one. Just ends up in the bunker.
Bunker.
Yeah, sculled this one right across to the other side. Not the best start, as you can tell. I do get a little bit frustrated with myself here, but we carry on. And that's a pretty decent chip on. So we'll see if we can sink this one for the bogey. Yeah, not bad.
I don't know if you can hear the wind, but it's howling right now. Really bad start, so I need to start making some pars. But we're not going to be impatient. We're just going to play and see what happens. Hopefully make some pars and try and improve on what we've done so far, 'cause it's not great.
Yeah, I mean, to come off that with a bogey is alright, considering I didn't play very many good shots apart from that chip on. So let's get the driver going now, see if we can at least. Yeah, low Healy.
Better.
Again, a little bit thin. Just not quite catching the ball cleanly, I can tell. Just by the sound of some of them. Chance to get it on the green. I think this one was mega fat, so it just came up short. Yeah. See if we can get this chip on. Again, you'll see how undulating that green is. It's a bit of a theme for the day, really. That one slides by. But we get that one in for the bogey.
The majestic goose. And the wind's dropped.
I'm not sure what kind of geese they were, actually. There's all sorts of different coloured geese. I've seen quite a few varieties in my time. Seems like a better tee shot. I think that's a GIR, which is very nice.
Not bad for length.
Yeah, happy with this one. It's just, again, undulating green. Tough to read. Not the best shot, but it gives us a chance at par. See if we can sink this one.
First par of the day.
Yeah, very good. Happy with that one. Nice to see a par go onto the card. Too many boxes for my liking. Opting to just go with an iron here. I think this was a 5-iron. Struck it really nicely. Yeah, it landed pretty much exactly where I wanted it to. So we just got an approach on the green now.
That was a lovely 5-iron. Best one I've ever hit, I think. Grousey, grousey.
Wedge approach shot. Just leaks off to the right.
Okay.
So we're just on the fringe here. And again, another undulating green. We're just going to try and get this one close, really. Yeah, good line, but short. See if we can drop this for the par. Yeah, a bit weak. Another little par 3. Let's see if we can get this one close. I remember being really happy with this tee shot. When it took off, it looked like it was going to be very close. But we just left it quite far away from the hole. But let's see if we can lag this one up there. Much better. Yeah. That's better. Stress-free par.
Look at the plumage on that.
yeah, a nice wide variety of wildlife on this golf course. It's lovely. It's a tricky tee shot. This I didn't really know what to do with it. I think it's drivable, but lots of danger.
Yeah, that's fine. I think that's the play.
So yeah, decent approach shot now. See if we can get it on the green. I think we just pulled this one majorly left, and it just hopped off.
It's in a world of pain. Just while I'm walking around, not playing particularly well today, but good thing to remember is you could be somewhere else doing something boring. You could be sat behind your desk. You could be doing some paperwork, filing your tax return. But you're not. You're out on the golf course, in the countryside, enjoying some fresh air. So just bear that in mind if you're not playing particularly well next time. Just think about where else you could be. Well, I mean, that's better than I'd have thought about, so...
Yeah, decent chip that. It just all runs away from you from that side, so... Pretty happy with where that ended up, really. And that one just slides by. So, all in all, not bad. Yeah, so, another bogey on that one. This is a dog leg to the right, so we're taking the driver all the way to the corner. Just seeing if we can get this onto that corner there for a decent line in to the green. Just a little bit left, really. I think we stayed out of trouble, but we could have done with being a little bit further on, a little bit to the right. Just hitting out of the rough. Now this one came out okay, a little bit low again. Off to the left, but we avoided the bunkers, so putting for the birdie. Just shot again. Yeah, it's quite painful to watch. I think my pace control and everything's improved since I shot this video, but 3 putts, terrible.
Alright, let's get a cup of tea.
Yeah, nice little halfway house that. Cup of tea and I think I had some sort of pasty. It was very nice. We'll refuel. There were some ladies catching me up as well, so they finished after 9 holes, thankfully. As I launched that one into that tree. Yeah, I was hoping it'd have bounced a little bit further away from the trees, but it just got stuck in that rough, so just chipping it back on now.
All you can do from there.
Getting it a little bit further down there. Hopefully a nice approach shot now into the green. Caught it really fat and pulled it left into a bunker.
Bunker.
Yeah, not ideal. But pretty decent bunker shot this, and as I went to rake it, it just got better and better actually. So this gives us a decent look now for a bogey. We'll see if we can sink it. Yeah, not far off. Just tap this one in for the double. No. 2 3 putts in a row. I'm giving myself that one. Forgive me. I know. I'm only playing on my own for fun, so it's not like I'm in a comp. But let's see if we can hit this one pretty close. I think I clubbed up a little bit extra on this for the wind, and then the wind just sort of died a little bit as I went to hit it, so... Pretty decent strike. But it did just hop over the back.
Off the back.
Yeah, but not bad though. It's only just gone long. So it gives us a decent look. We're over a ridge here, so uphill and downhill.
Great putt.
I don't know if that was sarcastic, but if we can sink this one in, it's a decent par 3. Yeah. Nod of approval. We've done alright the par 3s today, look at that. Parred every single one of them so far. It's probably just as well, otherwise we'd be... I don't know where the score would be going. Yeah, weird swing on that one, but it's alright. Alright, the 150 marker is just here, but it's 160 to the pin. Lovely approach shot this. I think this was one of my better strikes of the day. Didn't get the fade, but great strike. Again, a little bit of an undulating green. It sort of dips down, and I remember this one being quite sweeping. So we had to start it way out to the right, like fall back over to the left. Just give it a little bit too much. No amount of hand gestures will bring that one back. So, that's better. Come on. 2 pars in a row. Things are looking up now.
200 range, so I'm going to just try and fly all of that.
No idea what I just said. I think I'm commenting on the bunkers being in the middle of the fairway. There's quite a few to get past, but if you hit a decent tee shot, you should make it over them. Yeah, and this is a nice one, this. Nice draw.
Not sure, but I think it's alright. 94 yards. 56 degree.
Yeah, lovely tee shot. 56 degree in hand now. Just a simple approach. Look at the size of that divot.
Size of that.
Yeah.
47 yards now.
Needless to say, that went nowhere. 50 yards. And fatted that one as well in the practice swing. Come on. Just get it on the green. Thinned this one a little bit.
I just didn't quite make it up onto that next level.
Yeah, 2-tiered green this. I really wanted to get it onto that next tier, but we just missed it and rolled back down. So awkward uphill putt now. Hammered it by slightly. So we've got, what, 4 foot back? See if we can get this one in. Yeah, double. Alright, looking a bit stressed there. Let's see if we can get a good tee shot away. Another par 5. Into wind again on this one, so trying to keep it a bit lower. Keep it under that breeze. It still went super high, so I'm not entirely sure what I did there really. High and slicey. Not bad though, we've got a decent lie, so we can get this one back in play at least. Yeah, and that'll do. It's just over the trees, back into the fairway. Just a long ways in now, so we'll see if we can get it close. I think this was a bit of a fat shank. So we hit off that tree and end up in the bunker. But a very, very good bunker shot, which is difficult for me. I've practiced those a lot since then. But this was a really nice one.
Oh, best shot of the day, that. Best shot of the day. If you can just see it from back here, but it's not too far from the pin.
It was tracking all the way, that. It looked good from where I was stood in the bunker, so happy with that. And a decent lag putt, so we just tap this one in for the bogey. This one's massively downwind, so we've got a lot of potential distance to gain on this. And we hit the best driver shot of the day, I think.
Best driver
Yeah, confirmed.
By a country mile.
Oh, must have been good.
Wind is massively with us, but I'm still feeling good about that drive. So I'm just going to try and hit a confident 61 degree.
Yeah, 61 degree is not my most favourite club now. Hit this one a bit fat again. I don't tend to use a 61 that much now, especially for shots like that. But we left ourselves short, but the collar on the green was quite short, so we just thought we'd lag a putt up there. Didn't pay off though, because we just left it a little bit short for that second putt. So it is an unfortunate 3-putt really. Just to prove how strong the wind is. There we go. Alright, another par 3. Let's see if we can carry on the form. Not a bad strike, but the wind is just taking it off to the left. And again, another undulating green, so this is a very, very tricky putt now from just on the fringe. Do we get the pace right? No, not quite. Yeah, you can just kind of tell it goes a little bit away from you, just past the hole, so... Awkward shot back up there. I'll leave it short. Tap in for the bogey. Yeah, that was a shame, because par 3s have been going pretty well up to that point today. It'd have been nice to get a full house of pars on the par 3s. I don't think I've done that before. Not a bad tee shot this, just again a little bit fadey.
Right, can't tell what's down there, so I'm going to hit a 9-iron.
Yeah, this was a par 5, but it felt very short with the wind today. Everything was blowing down there, so 9-iron to just leave it short was not bad in the end, actually. Yeah, I think we could have got a little bit closer potentially, but I didn't know what those stakes were in the ground there. I thought that could have been water or something.
Just got the hill. That's what I was afraid of.
So we're nearly on the green. We'll see if we can get this one close. That's not bad. It just leaves us a nice little 6-footer now for the par. Slides by. Shame, because we felt like I could score on that one. Yeah, it did feel very gettable with the wind. So on to the 18th. Yeah, it's been a nice round, this one. I just wish that I played a little bit better at the start, you know. But sometimes it takes you a while to warm up. Good drive here though, straight between those trees. I imagine this would be quite a daunting tee shot in the spring and summer when the leaves are back on the trees. Little approach wedge. Massive divot again. Just short, so we'll take the putter on this one. Again, undulating green. Just try and slide it down the hill and see if we can tap this one in for the par. Be a nice way to end. And we do. That's a lovely way to end the round. Yeah, not bad. Not my best round of golf ever, but enjoyable nonetheless. I can highly recommend this one if you're in the area. And hopefully I've got some more in the pipeline, so I won't keep you waiting as long. So, catch you on the next one.